Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my not YouTube channel. This year has come to an end, and looking back, it's been quite a year. It's been a very, very memorable one. I don't think I'll be able to forget this year that easy ever, and that's because a lot of things have happened good, bad, ugly, but it was a fun year. Um, it taught me a lot of things about living alone, navigating through life, being in your 20s. Like 23, I think, is a good age to know that, okay, now you're in your 20s, because 21 feels you're too young. 22, you're like, there's so much happening with like college ending and like work and everything. But then 23 is when you like reach a stage and you're like, this now you feel like a 20-year-old, and it's fun, in making friends and just living life. So the year started off pretty great. New Year's at home with family after so long, and then there was my birthday. It was my second birthday being single after like so long, and it was honestly so good. But then, that thing of being single and seeing others in a happy relationship, it's just a little off, but it was never like that. It was never that bad, because honestly, I was happy or single, and I was with my friends and family. I celebrated. It was the best thing ever. March, I got my visa to the US, and it happened so fast. I got my visa on the 24th, and I remember I was leaving on the 1st of April. I was leaving, yeah, I was leaving on like 31st, and first I was reaching here. It was crazy. I came here, and thankfully I met some people in the start itself who helped me navigate through the whole thing. It was like, I know people obviously have different opinions about everybody, but I think these people were the ones who like initially made me comfortable, helped me see around what's there, how to get there, just helping me. So I think that's one reason like I'll always be grateful. But I experienced living with gore Britishers, Sale Jhatu, waste good for nothing. They had इतना problem with Indians, but खुद इतने चंट चालाक थे ना भाई, that I figured. फिर came May, where like actual like flying हुआ, flying पे हाथ बैठा, instructor Steven वगैरह. Oh, that was fun. He was बहुत मस्त था. And then some days I was like, कभी नहीं हो पाएगा, and some days I was like, यही तो हो पाएगा, इसके अलावा क्या हो पाएगा. And then April, May, June is when I moved to an Indians wala house, and honestly the comfort that comes with people from your own race, your own family, that thing, the fraternity. And obviously I found Khushi there, and she was something. She's you guys, if you don't know who Khushi is, go to the poem below and then you'll see. I met this girl, and the first time I meet her, she's like, you should also apply face mask, you look tan. I was like, and that happened. June, I also wasn't home, and some family stuff happened, which taught me grief. And to grieve alone was not easy. I almost came back home, but I didn't. And then that time passed. So that July, I think July I gave my end of course for PPL, and then I had August, September full. I was just wasting time. I was free doing whatever. September I became a private pilot. Now that is something that's huge that I've achieved this year. October, November. I don't even know where time went. Honestly, now like everything else is a blur after this because honestly, like it's just I actually cannot remember what happened in like August, September. I was just home, I was chilling. I made some really great friends at the time. I had some good memories, some bad, but then they were alright in the end. Oh, and this year I went on a first date. I after so long, and it was so great. It was, I think, the most amazing thing ever. I also learned to like do a lot of things on my own. I learned to cook very edible, good food. Starting me from the pressure cooker bursting. Can you see this? Like there's a color difference here. That's because of the pressure cooker bursting. But then now I can cook well. I can make like 2, even 3 things at once, and they're good. I've learned to work on my body. I've learned to feel confident in the way I look, the way I talk to myself. I mean, I'm not there yet, but it's a work in progress. But I think that's what matters. Like when you're able to work on yourself and you're able to say कि भाई ठीक है, I might not be there exactly where I want to be, but at least I'm giving myself the space and the time to start. I've made a lot of new friends, very amazing people, very supportive, but also in some aspects I'm lonelier than ever. But it was like initially it was like I was lonelier, but now I like it. I like to be able to be in my own space. There's sometimes I just cannot take people, and for people who know me can know that this is a very big deal. Like somebody is able to be alone. Otherwise, I was always like surrounded by people and stuff like that. So it's crazy how far I've come. I'm sure the people who met me in the beginning of the year now who meet me when I go back, they'll be shocked out of their minds because you will not be able to believe what I have become. I hope you will like it. I think the people pleaser in me is not there yet, but it's fine. But more than anything, I've learned to like be calm, patient with decisions. I'm learning to give things time and not rush to a conclusion because someone has told me that I do that too much and I shouldn't. And that's worked well for me. So, not to judge too quick, not to jump to conclusions too quickly, to give myself a little bit more um, like credit for everything I do. You know, I think as long as you're trying to be a good human, that's more than enough. And I think I'm trying. Well, I've learned to see that America mein there's some good things, some bad. I know there are reasons for which I'll miss America, but more than anything, it has taught me the importance of home, of family, of friends, and lasting connections, because that is something that I know I cannot live without. It's for a little while it's good. This is like वो struggling वाला जिस सबकी स्टोरी में होना चाहिए ना फेज है कि मैंने भाई इस टाइम पे इतना स्ट्रगल किया, वो मेरा यही है. इसके बाद तो it's going to be tough, but it's going to be like equally beautiful too, I think. So there goes. So I think बहुत लंबा वीडियो हो गया. I don't know if Instagram will let me upload this anyways, but I hope and I wish you guys have the best year ahead. I hope you achieve everything that you wish for, all the happiness in this world and more. Things you never, the things you're like, I can never do this. I hope you do things that are greater, like much beyond what you think you're capable of, because I know you all can do it, and I wish you best in everything you do. I hope you learn and earn and grow and just live life to the fullest. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.